Country music star John Rich is going on 6 days without power. He joins us from Nashville, and obviously I know that you and your family are okay, but it is uncomfortable, and you have 80,000 people like yourselves still out of power in the area.
Yeah, so it's 80,000, 90,000 houses. So it's a lot more than 80,000 people. And what's really interesting is it's pretty much localized to Davidson County, which is the county Nashville resides in. All the counties around Davidson County are doing much better than Davidson County. And so we've been asking ourselves as citizens who are, out of power for 6 days, what's the difference? We found out Nashville Electric Service, their CEO, Teresa Boyles, last year cut $7.5 million out of the budget to trim the trees. So Tennessee covered in trees. Dana, I know you come here a lot. And so instead of NES trimming our trees, God decided to trim our trees with an ice storm. And so now you have trees laying all over the place. And there's a lot of people actually seriously in harm's way right now. We've got single digit temperatures hitting over the weekend, and houses have been without power now for 6 days. So you know what that means. It is dire, and there's so many neighbors that reached out to me. We've been running our chainsaws, helping people every which way we can. But this is an incompetence on a level kind of like what you saw in California when they didn't have enough water to put out the fires.
I was just thinking that, because if you don't do the maintenance in the times when the weather is good, then when the weather gets bad, you could have a situation like this. So what are the crews dealing with? They have to figure out a way to pick up the trees before they can get the power lines back up?
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to our linemen, because they're not the problem. They're out doing everything they can. Yeah, they got to get the trees up, and then they got to get the lines back up. The trees are the big issue. We have a mayor here in Nashville, a hardcore leftist guy, Freddie O'Connell, and they've decided they're not going to do any interviews or any press conferences through the weekend, Dana, as the temperatures go down to 4 and 5 degrees here in Nashville. And I've just reminded a lot of my Democrat friends, which I have Democrat friends, you'd be surprised. I said, well, you get what you vote for here in Nashville. Maybe next time you guys put some people in office that actually think ahead, and don't raise your taxes by 40% and then can't cut the trees. It's very California, honestly, what we're dealing with. But it has real consequences. There are elderly people stuck that are freezing. There are old folks' homes. There are all kinds of situations that I'm fearful over this weekend. We're going to see a lot of people suffer in a major way.
Well, the other thing is, let me just show this map here. These are overnight shelters and warming centers across the state of Tennessee. And then, of course, as you said, Davidson County having the majority there. But the other thing is, in addition to the vulnerable that you just talked about, a lot of people in Nashville work in the service industry. They might work for tips. So if they're without power at their homes, maybe they can't get their cars out to get to work, and the people aren't coming to visit. What happens to them as well?
It's a bad situation all the way around. I complain about how cold it is, but at least we've got a way to generate a little bit of electricity to keep our house above freezing. There's a lot of people that can't. And it's a serious situation. And when you have a city government and a county government that didn't do what they should have done to prepare for something bad like this has happened before in the past. Ice storms hit the South every now and then. And it's sometimes decades in between, but it is going to happen at some point. When you realize their incompetence is at such a high level, listen, ask Clay and some of the boys in Nashville how they feel about it. The level of anger is going up and up by the day. And Dana, lastly, they're telling us now it could be up to another week before power is restored to all these people in Nashville.
Well, we will reach out and see if the mayor's office or the county wants to discuss that decision. As you mentioned, deciding not to trim the trees could have major consequences. So thank you. I hope that there's some songwriting that happens while you're stuck there inside.
I've got a title. I'm going to write. So Al Gore is from Nashville. So I'm going to write a song, and I'm going to dedicate to him. It's called "Global Warming is Freezing Me to Death." That's going to be my next song.
Well, I will join you on backup. Great to see you.
Sounds good.
Okay, take care.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.